the psychology of happiness, how to rewire your brain for positivity. Just for a moment, try to picture yourself waking up every morning with an authentic feeling of excitement, prepared to face the day with optimism and enthusiasm. What would you say if I told you that reaching this level of pleasure is not only a matter of luck, but rather something that you can actively develop by rewiring your brain? This video will teach you how to change your brain pathways for a happier existence. It will also discuss the fascinating science of happiness discussed, the reasons why you should stay till the very end. Happiness is not only a temporary feeling, rather it is a state of mind that can be developed via the use of scientific methods and the direct application of conscious effort. Gaining an awareness of the psychological factors that contribute to happiness gives you the ability to rewire your brain for optimism, which in turn improves your general well-being and emotional resilience. Gratitude, mindfulness, and positive social relationships are just a few examples of the basic activities that have been shown to have a big influence on one's mood and long-term contentment, according to research. Through the course of this video, we will investigate evidence-based tactics that have the potential to modify negative thought patterns, boost optimism, and assist you in navigating the obstacles that life presents with confidence. Stay here with us to discover how to build pleasure and contentment that will last a lifetime. Number 1. Becoming familiar with neuroplasticity, the capacity of the brain to submit changes. Who are some of the most prominent neuroscientists working in the field of neuroplasticity today? The term neuroplasticity describes the astonishing capacity of the brain to rearrange itself by generating new neural connections during the course of a person's lifetime. Because of our flexibility, we're able to acquire new talents, heal from injuries, and adjust to new circumstances. Significantly, it also indicates that we have the ability to alter our habitual thinking patterns, shifting from a negative to a positive frame of mind. Number 2, positive emotions have the ability to broaden our horizons, according to the broaden and build theory. Who is responsible for the development of the build and broaden theory of pleasant emotions? According to the extend and build theory developed by psychologist Barbara Fredrickson, joyful emotions have the ability to extend our consciousness and inspire cognition and behavior that is previously unexplored. Over the course of time, this broader behavioral repertoire assists us in the development of useful talents and resources. Joy, for example, has the ability to stimulate creative thinking, while gratitude has the ability to develop social relationships. Number 3, utilizing real-world methods to rewire your brain for a more positive attitude. Among the prominent people who make thankfulness a daily habit, who are some examples? Point 1. Engage in acts of gratitude. Recognizing the positive aspects of your life on a regular basis might help you change your emphasis from the things that are missing to the things that are plentiful. It has been shown that keeping a gratitude notebook can boost optimism and life satisfaction. Point 2. Engage in the practice of mindfulness meditation. What are the advantages of mindfulness meditation that have been shown by scientific research? Mindfulness meditation involves focusing on the present moment without judging what you observe or experience. Stress may be reduced, emotional control can be improved, and happy sensations can be increased. Via the practice of this, numerous studies have shown that regular meditation may result in structural changes in the brain, which in turn can lead to increased levels of pleasure. Point 3. Take pleasure in enjoyable experiences. Consciously focusing on and appreciating pleasant situations can enhance their impact. In order to extend happy feelings, this process, which is known as savouring, requires completely immersing oneself in pleasurable experiences and then reflecting on those sensations at a later time. Point 4. Develop and maintain constructive relationships. What are some ways to build relationships and foster social support? A significant factor in determining happiness is the presence of strong social relationships. Devote some of your time to cultivating and sustaining connections that are inspirational and supportive of you. Increasing the strength of these relationships and improving your personal well-being may be accomplished by doing acts of kindness and expressing gratitude. Point 5. Engage in some kind of physical activity. Exercising on a regular basis has been associated with better mood as well as general well-being. Physical exercise causes the production of endorphins, which are the body's natural mood boosters. Endorphins have been shown to alleviate symptoms of anxiety and depression. Point 6. Confronting unfavorable thoughts about it. What are some forms of cognitive behavioral therapy that may be used to overcome negative thinking? In order to actively fight negative thinking patterns, you must first become aware of them. It's possible to reframe negative beliefs with the use of cognitive behavioral approaches, which may result in more positive thinking and less stress. Point 7. Pursue objectives that have meaning. Having a feeling of purpose and achievement may be achieved by establishing objectives that are in line with your values and working towards achieving those goals. As you make progress and accomplish milestones, your endeavour has the potential to provide you satisfaction that lasts for a long time. Point 8. Engage in acts of self-compassion. What are the key differences between self-esteem and self-compassion? You should show yourself the same level of compassion and understanding that you would show to a close friend. Recognition of the fact that imperfection is a natural aspect of the human experience and the ability to reframe negative self-talk are both components of self-compassion. A more positive self-image may be fostered via the use of this strategy, which can help lessen negative feelings. Point 9. Participate in arts and crafts activities. Taking part in creative activities such as making art, listening to music or writing may improve one's mood and give a channel through which one can express themselves. A state of flow in which you are completely absorbed and interested in the activity may be achieved via these activities, which can contribute to an increase in happiness. Point 10. Reduce your exposure to potentially harmful influences. How does being exposed to unpleasant news over an extended period of time influence mental health? It's important to be conscious of the settings you frequent and the material that you take in. It's possible to retain a more optimistic mindset by limiting one's exposure to pessimistic persons and news sources that are negative. In conclusion, the process of rewiring your brain to be more positive is a journey that requires patience and constant practice. You have the ability to remodel your brain pathways by implementing these tactics into your everyday life, which will ultimately result in improved well-being and a more enjoyable lifestyle altogether. In order to successfully traverse the ups and downs of life, it's important to keep in mind that the pursuit of happiness is not about eradicating all unpleasant experiences, but rather about developing resilience and a positive outlook. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe.